Thanks for joining us. I'm Connor Steffen. Right now, the city's crackdown on noisy nightlife starts today. Under Metro ABC's new zero-tolerance noise policy, businesses face penalties for any unreasonably loud noise that can be heard more than 50 feet out from their properties. While the policy isn't new, officials have been enforcing it since 2003. The stringent no-tolerance rule is. Some bar owners are voicing their concerns now, saying simple misunderstandings could deal critical blows to business.
A bit of a short leash, unexpected, sudden new mandate.
That's the part that we're having a tough time with, just because the situation, the noise, and the balance is a really nuanced conversation.
City officials can fine businesses $2,500 on a first offense. In the past, they'd hand out warnings before citing places. A Louisville ABC spokesperson says the agency wants businesses to succeed, but also wants to make sure neighbors can enjoy peace and quiet in their homes. This is part of a two-pronged approach city officials are taking to address residents' crime and quality of life concerns. Starting this week, you'll see more LMPD officers out patrolling neighborhoods known for their nightlife scenes. That includes areas along Brownsboro Road, Bardstown Road, and Frankfort Avenue. As of now, the increased patrolling is just temporary, ending September 16th. A man who was in LMDC custody is now suing 4 officers with the jail. He's alleging they brutally beat him last year after booking him. The incident in question was caught on video. We're about to show you. But first, a warning. You may find some of these images disturbing.
Get off his neck. Get off his neck.
Christian Lopes, who you just saw in that video, says officers threw him on the ground, put him in a chokehold, and hit him in the face repeatedly. According to an arrest citation, officers said Lopes took an aggressive stance before resisting officers. Lopes disputes that being the case.
He was in there for a while. When he was asking questions, in regards to how long the booking process would be, that's when he was approached by officers. They reached out for him. Then the next thing you know, they tackle him to get control of him.
I was just scared for my life. I didn't really know what to do.
LMDC Major Daryl Goodlett told us in a statement, jail officials are currently looking over the lawsuit and allegations. As of now, a court date has yet to be set. Now to Highview, where much is still up in the air for people living near the condemned homes on Applegate Lane. City officials continue to mull over options for safely disposing of chemicals and explosives found on site. This week, the EPA told city leaders mechanically removing the chemicals would be a safe option. City officials, though, still prefer carrying out a controlled burn of the house. Neighbors see that option very differently.
We just hope they don't burn it up. I'm hoping they can take it apart.
This comes as crews with the EPA are working to remove traces of mercury found inside the other Applegate Lane home. The EPA says work should take about 3 days to complete. In just a few short days, Kentuckians will be able to legally bet on sports in the Commonwealth. We recently learned which sports leagues Kentuckians will be able to bet on starting September 7th. The list includes NCAA football, basketball, baseball, and softball, and on the pro sports level, the NFL, MLB, NBA, and WNBA, and NASCAR. Notably, professional pickleball and NCAA volleyball were not included on the list. New sports could be added in the coming weeks, though.
There were some that were left off of there that we didn't feel like we had the adequate time or research to add to our initial offering, but would be happy to consider even in time for that September 28th mobile launch.
This catalog is for in-person sports betting only. Another list for online betting will be released soon. The state's plan is to have a majority of retail locations ready to launch Thursday, with online sports betting coming to Kentucky September 28th. You can pre-register online with several different online wagering platforms.